Summer skies shining brightly over Southern California and Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. Trevor Bauer gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for San Diego, the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that brings up the shortstop J.P. Crawford. First pitch of the AB on its way. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Into the box, Juan Soto. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. On the run is Nimmo. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Padres down in order. It's the Padres nothing. Dodgers coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Dinelson Lamed is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matty V, one of the things, if you like strikeouts, this is the guy you want to watch pitch. Swing and miss stuff. Good fastball, a good assortment of breaking pitches. One of the best strikeout pitchers in the game of baseball right now.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Pitch on the way. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. For his career in this matchup, he's had great numbers, 10 of 13. 2 of those hits were for home runs. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop. Brandon Nimmo waits on deck. The 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Batting third, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here it comes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A ball and 2 strikes.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
2 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. Now the 0-1.
1-1. Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Nimmo is off of first with 2 away. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back?
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left for LA. We are still scoreless. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He carries a batting average of .389. He's taken him deep once. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Harper is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Nick.
Striding in is Nick Prado, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So now here is Shedlong Jr. looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
The 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Nimmo in pursuit, and this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
The third baseman.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Fastball just inside.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
As a look, now the pitch. A strike, and it's 2-1. And it's fouled away. Bases loaded here, nobody out. High in the air out to center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Next up is Luis Camposano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 8 home runs and 31 RBIs. The 1-0 delivery. In there, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Ready with the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend in the inning. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He went deep in the contest last night.
Second baseman, Keston Hiura.
First pitch on its way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0. Three and 0 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Turned on down the line, and this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting 6, the catcher, Will Smith.
Here now is Will Smith, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Smith is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s, and even 20 home runs and 47 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Chopped weakly up the first base line. That winds up foul. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Donovan Casey. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
The pitcher.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
At the plate, Trevor Bauer. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. He's set and the pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
0-1. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres 1.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Dinelson Lamet is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2-0 now. And the pitch.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for 2nd in that category in the National League. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Trent Grisham, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the first pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. Casey is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 2-1. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Dansby.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Swanson.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Back goes Grisham. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The center fielder, number 11.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Now here it comes. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Slider laid off for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Weak grounder down the line at third. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres 1. All set for the start of the 4th. And digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
That misses. 2-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bryce Harper. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. First pitch on its way.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
2-1. Here it is. High in the air out towards shallow right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Now to the plate, Nick Prado worked a walk in his first plate appearance. from the stretch. Hit to first. Hoskins gathers it in to second for one. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Dodgers out in front 2-1. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura.
Keston Hiura.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Will Smith. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
To the plate now, Edwin Rios. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the second baseman, Shedlong Jr.
Shedlong Jr.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Patrick Wisdom. First delivery to him. fifth inning. 2-1 our score. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box, Luis Camposano, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Padres down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Stepping in once again is Donovan Casey. He doubled his last time up.
The left fielder, Donovan.
Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Right side. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
So now to the plate, Trevor Bauer. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter, the right fielder.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up Mookie Betts. He's set. Here it comes. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's the second out. Now it'll be Dansby Swanson. No hits to this point.
Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
You know, D-Row, you know you've been a pretty productive player when you can collect 500 runs batted in your career. With that base hit right there, that's RBI number 500.
Yeah, it's a testament not only to this guy's talent, but his work ethic. The ability to stay healthy, stay on the field, and be productive. 500 RBIs is a lot of runs batted in.
Standing in now, Brandon Nimmo. 0-1 the count. from the stretch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 1-1, here it comes. Popped up. Prado waits on it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Dinelson Lamed.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Stepping in now, Trent Grisham, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. On its way is pitch number 75. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
The batter, number 8, shortstop,
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Into the box now, J.P. Crawford. Pitch outside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Here now is Juan Soto, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
And it's fouled away. Grisham at second. Crawford is over at first with one away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. A ball and no strikes. Flew out last time up. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Two down, runners at first and second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And now here is Rhys Hoskins. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the AB now.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kester.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Taylor Williams takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. In now, Keston Hiura, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's
Now
put in play,
catcher.
there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
To the plate now, Will Smith. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Runners on the move for second. That evens it up 1-1. He's set, now the pitch. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 15 for him thus far as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So now to the plate, Edwin Rios, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Now here it comes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
At the plate now, Donovan Casey. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Two and 0 now.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now, and until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 5-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Alex Vesia will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Josh Rojas is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. 7th inning ready to roll, and here comes the first baseman, Nick Pratto.
Nick Pratto.
And the pitch as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Look out, 1-1.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So next to bat will be Shedlong Jr. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the stretch.
Ball, that's out.
His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Patrick Wisdom. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Standing in now, Luis Camposano. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The Padres are able to get 1 back in the inning thanks to the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Friars 2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tyler Sear will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. So here is Josh Rojas. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there.
Two and one now to Mookie. Now the 2-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that is off the wall. Rojas rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. Two well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Into the box, Dansby Swanson. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Two and 0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
6 runs, 10 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far.
2 balls and a strike to count.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Full count now. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he popped him up. Prado trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Pitch is popped up. Prado has room in foul territory. He's got it 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
To the plate now, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up, and there are 2 away now.
Up next to the Dodgers.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Friars 2. Victor Gonzalez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second, and this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Trent Grisham, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. So far this year against Southpaws, Grisham brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So one man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th, and that brings up the shortstop J.P. Crawford. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this pitch is popped straight up right around the home plate area, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Juan Soto to the plate now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Now here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Padres leave one. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Digging in will be Keston Hiura. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
That's ball 2.
Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
1 strike.
Hit sharply on the ground. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Into the box now, Will Smith, fouled off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's fouled away. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now batting, third base.
Next up for Los Angeles, Edwin Rios. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. Hiura, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Malik Smith will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 15 RBIs. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Here's a swing, and oh, man. Way out of here. So a two-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Pierce Johnson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
The left fielder, number 10.
At the plate, Josh Rojas. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now the 0-1.
Too high.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Jack Sanchez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Bryce Harper 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Another full count pitch home. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
And stepping in, Nick Pratto. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
3-1 to him now. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. Base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Shedlong Jr.
Batter will be Shedlong Jr. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Now the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Fouled away. One and one, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. First and second here with nobody out. Fouled off. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Daniel Robertson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now here's the first offering. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Betts. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Padres down to their final out now, and that'll bring up Luis Camposano. And now the first pitch.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. San Diego down to their final strike. Count still at 1-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
8-2 is how this one ends today. Los Angeles took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Trevor Bauer earns his team leading 11th win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers.